What do you mean growing?
We going out of the million before we start here?
No, we're gonna start here.
Okay.
Yeah, we definitely gonna start here first, and then we're gonna. I mean, we're not just gonna not do a million. We gotta go see that too, to see what we're gonna do, get our plans together, and everything else.
And there's still and you guys are still going through the classes, right? On
Yes.
Saturdays?
Yes, Saturday.
I want to try to make that one on this coming Saturday.
Okay.
I won't promise everyone, but I think one of the things that needs to happen is that we're all educated as to what's going on.
Definitely.
You know, it's just saying, yeah, we're gonna put some vegetation up in here. We're gonna put some tomatoes and all that stuff. I mean, really.
Got a plan and know how to take care of it and maintain it.
Thousands of years of experience of people being able to do that stuff, and we need to tap into that and make sure that we,
do it properly.
And whose family is that out there to me?
That is Othva SsCg.
Okay.
That's her land and her mother's land.
Wow.
They're actually donating it.
Well, I think Othva, she wants to do something like this with it.
Right.
So, and it's, exactly. And not only that, it's beneficial financially, because if she starts a farm out there, her and her family can make a profit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so the premise is that we're going to try to make them profitable.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. And I mean, it works out, because with it being her land and everything, I'm not sure exactly. We haven't figured out how we're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? If everybody is going to get paid from the doing it, or how we're going to do that. We haven't really discussed it, but I would think so, because if everybody's putting in work, why not? You see what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. Or you get some food from it.
That's another thing we had discussed too. Yeah.
I know that there's a community. Well, this group called QCC, Quality Control Charlottesville, I think is the name of what it stands for. It's an urban group, and they have different farms and different project areas. And basically what they do is they do sell some of the food, but they also, for people that come out and work the land, they don't get paid, but they get some of the vegetation.
Got you.
So
that's what Devon Chavis or Brother Manifest was saying as well. Like, for the people that come out that's in the neighborhood that contribute, they get.
The whole thing is getting them to get involved,
exactly,
and empowering them to be able to do something different, so they don't have to
eat fresh. Eat fresh. We got a lot of families eating up canned goods, canned vegetables.
Yeah.
We provide fresh vegetables. That's a step up for all of them.
Yeah, for sure.
And the other thing might be teaching cannery too.
Well, that too. But you know what too? Is the positiveness that's gonna come out from brothers working together in the hood.
That's right.
I mean, the bottom line is that's what I'm here for. I ain't here for a whole bunch of money and a whole bunch of this and that. I'm for brothers getting up and straightening up these hoods. These hoods have to be better than what they are.
There's so much potential in the hood, man. I'm telling you.
Source for that's the biggest thing. You know what I'm saying?
Food and innovation, and I always said way back in the day, you give a dealer the education, and he can run a Fortune 500 company,
of course.
a multi-trillion-dollar company, as opposed to a multi-billion-dollar company. So it's like, this is just. I look at it as kind of like the start of helping empower people who have felt like they've been marginalized.
Exactly.
And realizing that they can walk into empowerment. They just have to make a choice of doing something different.
Yeah. True. True. Yeah. So that's where we at. That's where we at. And I mean, it's good. I'm glad to hear y'all saying this as well, because this is something that Occupy the Hood has been talking about from day one. And I need to have the camera on me while I'm talking. But this is definitely something Occupy the Hood has been talking about from day one. So this is. It's happening, and it's happening at a fast pace, because it's more of us that are waking up on a regular basis. Where everybody's looking around like something's just not right here. So everybody is ready to do something different.
We're gonna do something about it. I don't know what, but we're
gonna do something about it.
Yeah. In the black community is going back. We still talking about this same thing. I'm tired of talking about the same thing.
You see all this rate, right? You see all this rate, right?
I'm tired of talking
I've been hearing about this for 20-something, 30-something odd years. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm talking about. I'm just tired of brothers talking about they don't want to take care of that baby. Well, stop having it, baby. Protect yourself. I don't want to hear no whining about brothers talking about they ain't got the money to take care of them. And sisters, I mean, this cycle is terrible in the hoods, man.
So we gotta break the cycle.
Yeah, psychological warfare we dealing with.
Psychological, intellectual,
spiritual,
And I think about cleaning the hoods, because Every hood I go to seems to be dirty. For what reason?
Well,
Yeah.
you know why that is.
What?
Come on now, come on. Let's think about that for
Laziness.
a second. No, not just laziness. No, that's the whole thing. If I don't own it,
It's your home until you look, brothers.
I ain't arguing the point.
Right.
But let's also remember, because I remember one time I went down to New Orleans and they had that nice little big old stadium where the Saints play.
Right.
Right next to that, there's the hood, and it's all dilapidated and all of that. The reason why it's that way is to make sure that you mess with people's minds. When you start putting up, instead of having grass, they got rubble of buildings that were destroyed. Right. So my thing is, why not level the land and put some trees up in that joint? But because of that, what happens is you psychologically tell the people in that area that they ain't worth shit.
Right.
So we're just gonna leave you in any kind of disarray. Right. And it happens, and that's why a lot of the places that you're talking about look the way that they do. But let me finish. Let me finish. The issue is, what are we going to do to change that mentality? Right. Because we can go in there and we can clean it up. Just kind of like the whole farming thing. Right. Who would have thought people in the inner cities or in Richmond, Virginia would have a farm?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And talking about growing their own and teaching our own how to be healthy. Taking them food stamps instead of going buying them cigarettes and all of that sort of stuff. Learning how to eat better foods. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Right.
So they're not exactly. And but that's the sort of stuff that has to happen. There's the education. There's a system outside of us that has been designed to make sure that we stay marginalized and small.
Right.
And those are the things that we need to battle, along with what you're talking about. Dude, you see the piece of trash there, pick the shit up.
Right.
You know
Right in front of the door. Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's your home.
Yeah. We can't keep on using that mentality.
No, that's what I'm saying. We got to change the mentality.
We can't keep on using that as no excuse because it's right here.
I'm not arguing that point.
It's right here. If we keep on